Hello and good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another patch notes video. I'm going to start this off by letting you guys know I have read through all of your comments from the last video, and I'm hoping that I can take your guys' criticism and give you guys a better video than last time. So join me as I'm going to be much quicker in reading through some highlights on this week's patch notes, and I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys are able to check out the notes further. Once again, I'm not going to be reading class specifics. I got criticized last time. A lot of people said that they want me to read through class changes and class specifics, and I'm going to break it down right now. I'm not going to read through class specifics and class details and give my opinions on them because I don't know every class in thorough detail. And I would suggest that anyone who knows every single class in thorough detail to then maybe consider doing that, but I don't. So if you're looking for an expert to read your class details, I'm not that guy. So if you need to read the details on the class specifics, I'm going to link the patch notes in the description down below, and I'm leaving it up to you to take the responsibility to read your specifics on your class because it's 2 seconds. So let's jump into this and let's waste no time. Greetings, adventurer. This week we're starting some new events related to the Lunar New Year. We really hope that you enjoy them all. To get you into the mood of these festivities, special decorations will be added to all the cities in the world of Black Desert Online, so be on the lookout. On the other hand, we are excited to introduce 2 new additions to the game. The Devour system, which allows you to convert enhanced gear into enhancement chances, and the Privacy mode for those lone wolves who do not like being disturbed. I'm really interested in reading more about the Privacy mode. We also have good news for those enjoying our new Battle Royale mode, as they're going to be introducing 2 new classes, the Musa and the Kuno. And then please keep in mind that there will not be maintenance on February 6th due to the festivities taking place in Korea. In order to experience the new events starting the same day, restart your client at 9 UTC. So let's take a look down into the events that are starting. Events that we can see starting into this game after this patch. Event period till January 30th after maintenance from February 13th. So that's today ends February 13th. During the event, you can defeat monsters, fish, or gather to get honey, beans, or sesames, and you can arrange these items into a certain shape to get a moon rice cake. So let's take a look into that event in more detail. So this is the Cakewalk event. This starts today and will be ending on February 13th. Let's take a look. So step 1, defeat monsters, gather, or fish to get any of these 3 items. Step 2, it looks like you have to arrange the honey, bean, and sesame into a flatline shape to get the event moon rice cake item. Right-click the event Moon Rice Cake to randomly obtain one of the following: 2,000 pearls, 1,000 G gold bar, dandelion weapon box, a bunch of boss gear, ogre rings, sisal necklaces, bassy belts, tongue rad earrings, a plus 15 awakening box. Interesting. Calx earring, BMCs, witch earrings, benchos, mark of shadows, music box, magic tools, and looks like soiled accessories as well, cron stones, memory fragments, black stones, concentrated stones. So it looks like there's a bunch of in the mix here, a bunch of enhancing materials, boss accessories, soiled, and so on and so forth. Moving back into the events that are being added right now, Mamor is back. Mamore, I don't know how to say his name. He's returned to the Flem Hills of Balenos and defeat him for special rewards. Let's take a look into this as well. Okay, so he is back, and once again, he is going to be leaving on February 13th. To participate, Mamore is a holy beast granted with the blessing of Goddess Sylvia. Normal weapons cannot deal much damage, so you have to prepare to kill him with a hunting matchlock. Awards that you can get a taxidermied brown bear, forest fury, black stones, pure forest breath, or hunter seals. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't sound worth it. You can look out for him on the fields just southwest of Valia here. And if you guys want to know what time he spawns, feel free to pause the video now, as here are the scheduled times. And the brown bear decoration, the taxidermied brown bear, you can use this decorative to either gain 2 crit, 2 attack speed, 2 movement speed, 20 evasion, 2 gathering, or a max stamina of 200. I'm not gonna lie, farming this boss does not sound worth it for this kind of reward. Maybe the min-maxers are gonna want to get something like this, but I can't even see min-maxers getting excited for something like this. And then a special thing to note for the bear is that each item is going to give 50 interior points if you get the head. The buffs of the decorative installation do not stack. There is no penalty for being killed by the boss. Event boss will not appear in special servers. Memori will disappear 30 minutes after it spawns, so he's got a longer despawn time. Reward items given out during the event may not be bound depending on each items, and the event period and specs may change with future notice, most likely not, and falling back to the events page again. So gather Sir Bianca's vouchers. Sir Bianca's vouchers can be gathered anywhere and exchanged for logs. So if I understand this event correctly, we've had this before. Ah, yes, this event is back. So this event is going to be ending on the 20th. This is a Sir Bianca's voucher event. This is a gathering event, and I know this well. So this is really simple. You just gather. Just gather, and if you gather during this event, you will get some vouchers. You eventually exchange 2 vouchers to get logs. So this is one of those times where I ended up building my Etheria sailboat during one of these events, and this is the perfect time. If you have a hedgehog as well, this is the event that if you've been thinking you want to build a boat, this is the event to do it. Get a hedgehog, start chopping those trees down, take these extra vouchers, get even extra logs, and build your boat. Now is the time. If you've been thinking of gathering and building one, there's no better time than now. Okay, so quickly moving into the Lunar New Year themed background. Lanterns will be in the sky of Velia, Heidel, Calfian, Altanova, and Valencia, and that is just in celebration of the Lunar New Year. So that's awesome. Nothing else to read really on that. So events that are going to be starting on February 6th. So be aware, there's no maintenance on February 6th. So there might be a few extra things to go through. We'll cover these details when they're revealed to us, but be aware, there is no maintenance on February 6th. A quick little read over for upcoming events. They're going to have a Send Love event. So during this event, play an hour of the day, complete the challenge, and receive a sweet gift letter. So this is getting a box. Valentine's Day screenshot. So there's going to be a screenshot contest, and most likely winner is probably going to get a value pack or pearls. This is kind of similar to how they had it last year. And then a Valentine's themed background. Each major city will have a romantic decorations to celebrate Valentine's Day. And if you utilize this background to change for your submissions for Valentine's Day screenshots, you might also have a better chance. So they're going to be catering to people for this Valentine's Day screenshot contest. They're going to have some decorations set up on February 6th for anyone who wants to be involved and have a little bit more of a better background to use. So stay on the alert for that. So ongoing events, we're still going to have the Fortune Favors the Bold event going on. Ended events, the Golden Drop is over. Sad day, no more fish, no more backpacks, and no more golden daggers. Reward distribution, the Blessing of the Commissal 7 days has been handed to all the adventurers who participated in the Shadow Arena before the preseason. So be on the lookout for that for your 7-day Comma Blessing. And we move to content. So this is going to be interesting. There's a lot of stuff to cover here. So I'm going to go through this quickly, and we'll see if we can get all the information covered. So an injury system has been added to the game. The Black Spirit Rage can now be used to inflict injury on enemies, which will prevent them from recovering HP as efficiently. The severity of the injury inflicted is affected by the amount of Black Spirit Rage and the skill's damage. Those injured with such Black Spirit's Rage skills will temporarily have their max HP decreased. All other classes will recover from their injury 5 seconds by 10 HP. Continuous damage and extra damage will not cause injury. If your character dies, it will no longer be injured when it revives. An injured character will not recover when disconnected. An injured character starts recovering after it is selected in the character selection screen. And the following chart shows how much injury is inflicted per Black Spirit Rage consumption. So if you have 100%, the damage inflicted, injury infliction would be 50, and if you had 200%, the injury infliction would be 100. So I don't actually, it makes me think of like a burn or a bleed. So we're gonna have to see more of that in action. I don't have a full opinion on this. Warrior consumes Black Spirit Rage 100% by using the skill Spinning Slash to attack a Berserker with 5,000 max HP. The Warrior thus inflict a damage of 2,000 HP on the Berserker. The Berserker will have an injury of 1,000 HP or 50% of the damage that was inflicted. Okay, that makes perfect sense. The Berserker can only recover from its HP of 3,000 up to 4,000 until its injury is healed. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I'm glad that description was in there to clarify that. So now there is a new system added to the game, the Devour system. You can devour enhanced items to get stacks back. The weapon enhancement must be up to level 8 or up, and defense gear must be up to +6 or up. So weapons must be up to +8, gear, armor must be up to +6. And then this is the chart for the weapon enhancement. Take a quick gander at that. If you want to pause the screen, take a quick gander at that. And then this is the stacks you will get for enhanced armor. And I'm not going to lie, none of this sounds worth it at all whatsoever. If you really have to sacrifice a pry to get a 20 stack, I highly suggest you take a look at how to build fail stacks on my channel. I made a video specifically for it. It's going to help you if you think that this is a great thing being added to the game. It's not that I think this is a bad thing being added to the game. I just think you're a fool if you build stacks this way. This is not the way to do it. So using Devour will consume the item. You can enhance your enhancement chance, excluding Valk's enhancements, must be 0 when using the Devour. Okay, and that's all to note for the Devour system. So let's move on into the privacy mode. This is interesting. I'm interested in seeing what this is about. Privacy mode has been added to the game. Privacy mode allows you to hide your online presence from other adventurers. You can enter the game in privacy mode by selecting privacy mode in the character selection screen. Some features such as guild, friend invitations, and whispers will be restricted in privacy mode. System messages will continue to appear when you kill or get killed by other adventurers while in PvP mode, even when you are in privacy mode. The system message, which is sent out to everyone due to obtaining certain items, ranking displays, will appear to other adventurers even while playing in privacy mode. Okay, what's the point? What's the point? That immediately makes me ask, what's the point? Let's keep going. When you're playing in privacy mode, you will see an icon that you are in privacy mode, and you will see a message which says that you are appearing offline. Messages which appear to other adventurers, such as when you successfully enhance items, will display your messages as coming from an unknown adventurer to other adventurers. Okay, so that's not bad. So if I'm grinding in a spot and if I'm potentially being griefed and if I end up getting a rare drop and the entire server sees it, they're going to see my name and know what server I'm on, are they not? Do I understand this correctly? Would getting that item not be better to show up as an unknown adventurer? And I'm talking to someone who streams and gets stream sniped on a regular basis. So privacy mode is something that I'd be most interested in. Does that not seem... I mean, rare drops only occur every now and again, which isn't too bad. But still, my honest criticism is, isn't this kind of redundant? Moving on. Your character can now use either a practice matchlock, which can be rented in contribution points, or a hunting matchlock to kill seagulls. Bosses summoned with a summon scroll by someone else, as well as other adventurers who summon them, will no longer show up on the mini-map while the boss is around. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the content in privacy mode. We're already past that. So let's move on and see if there's any other important details we can cover. Okay, so there's a lot of changes into the Shadow Arena, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read all the details in the Shadow Arena. I know this is important to probably the majority of you, is my guess. It has been changed that you will now recover 600 HP over 30 seconds after killing an adventurer. Musa and Kuno can now be possessed in the Shadow Arena, so that's exciting. More classes we see. A single command combo has been added for Musa. When pressing spacebar left mouse button, using a basic attack skill will be activated according to the list below. if a skill has not been learned yet. The last skill used in the combo will be repeated. Blooming, Steel Gale, Blind Slash, Dragon Bite, Rising Storm, and basic forward attack. Unfortunately, I don't know what these attacks are because I don't main a Musa and I don't know the details of this. And this falls back on why I don't read the class changes. A single command combo for Kuno has been added. And then once again, when pressing spacebar left mouse button using basic attacks, you can potentially have a flow into Black Moonlight, Ninja Slash, Shadow Stomp, Tendon Cutter, and Kunai Throw. I'm really interested in seeing how these two classes affect Shadow Arena, and I'm really interested, especially with Musa, if knowing that you can get your dash skill. Because if you can get your dash skill as a Musa in Shadow Arena, that's going to be huge, honestly, because you're going to be able to go around farm mobs faster. I see the potential for this class to get ahead of other classes in the BR much faster, especially if you get your dash right in the beginning. If you get your dash right in the beginning and then you have a really good RNG round, there's going to be no reason why you shouldn't choose that class. But again, I'm only speculating on what I think. So let's take a look at the other classes. Sorceress, Hidden Strike, Shadow Ignition, and Mark of Shadow have been replaced by Dark Flame, Rushing Crow, and Darkness Released. Rushing Crow is quick slot available. For the Berserker, damage from Predatory Hunt has been increased by 10%. Damage from Falling Rock has been increased by 30%. I don't think these guys need damage increases because their grabs are already OP as it is, but let's keep taking a look at what else has changed. So Dark Knight is the big one, it seems. The chance of learning Nocturne or Hidden Strike from an unknown skill book has been doubled, and the chance of learning Lunacy or Vidir or Airstrike has been halved. Interesting. Icons for certain skills which have blocks, crowd control, or grab mechanics will be displayed at the top of the commands for certain characters in Shadow Arena. For the block effects, forward guard, super armor, invincibility, a red shield icon, okay. For CC effects, stiffness, bound, floating, knockback, knockdown, stun, or freeze, a stun icon with an orange background color. This is what I said that they needed. A grab effective skill icon with a purple background color. Effects which are not applied to Shadow Arena, such as effects which occur when using a skill on a mount, will not display an icon. Effects which only apply to monsters will also not display an icon. Okay, noted. If you simultaneously have two effects, block and a debuff grab, two icons will be displayed, so they will stack. And you can bring your mouse or cursor to hover over it for a brief tooltip. When using a Blessing of Kamasilv, you can now obtain a Shadow Arena crest in addition to the black rocks you can obtain as a reward in the rankings for Shadow Arena. You can receive one of the following rewards according to your rank for each Shadow Arena match. You will receive one of the following from obtaining the Shadow Arena chest. You can get a Tongue Red Neck, Tongue Red Earring, Tongue Red Belt. And I'll quickly just leave this open so you guys can take a look. If you want to pause the video, take a look at the rewards now. We're going to scroll down to second place. There's the rewards there. Feel free to pause the video. And then taking a look at third place, third to fifth place. And then taking a look at 6th to 10th. And taking a look at 11th to 20th. Okay, let's scroll back up for a second because this sounds fucking pay to win. Honestly, when using Blessing of Kamasilv, you can now obtain a Shadow Arena chest in addition to the black rocks. Shadow Arena chest, and that's only if you have a Kama Blessing. Is it me or is that pay to win? I don't know. Put your guys' comments in the section down below. Is this sounds like it's only obtainable through the Kama Blessing. I don't see any other way to obtain it. I guess we're gonna have to see more on that. I don't know if I enjoy seeing this right now. You can obtain a Shadow Arena chest in addition to the black rocks you can obtain as a reward when using a Kama Blessing. You receive one of the following from obtaining a Shadow Arena chest. So if you get first place, you can get any one of these. And if you don't have a Kama Blessing, you get first place, there's a chance you don't have a chance to get these, is what I understand. Do I understand that correctly? It seems like I do. Moving on. You can now spectate even when a party member is far away in the Shadow Arena. That's good. Added arena rankings in Shadow Arena. That's awesome. Shadow Arena rankings rewards have been changed as followed. If you want to take a look at this, feel free to pause the screen. Your AP and DP will now increase when the Black Spirit experiences grow. Your Black Spirit will grow depending on the number of remaining survivors. This information will be marked at the UI at the top right-hand side of the screen. That's interesting. So with a certain amount of people remaining, your AP and your DP will increase. That's really cool. Let's take a look at some of the other details. The amount of firebombs you can start off with has changed from 3 to 1. That's completely appropriate. The decreased movement speed effect for firebombs has been decreased from 50% to 30%. That's completely appropriate. The stun duration for stun traps has been decreased from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Again, I agree with. Maximum amount of points for survival time has been limited to 200 points at most. The kill feed UI has been improved. Fixed the issue where you would occasionally not enter the shadow arena. Added a text which explains you can only play solo mode when you create and enter a private room. Okay. You can now switch locations of consumable items. Sweet. So many people are asking for that. The animation effect after the end of Shadow Arena match has been changed. Okay. The animation effect at the beginning has been changed. Your quick slots will now automatically be loaded when you possess a character as a Black Spirit. Okay. Special effect has been added for the name of the winners of the Shadow Arena matches. Rework the Shadow Arena stats window. Fix the issue where the mouse cursor disappeared. Okay. Fix the issue where the quick slot would occasionally not appear. Fix the issue where buttons were disappearing. And so far, it seems like very, very minor things right now. Fix the issue where marketplace information will be displayed in the Shadow Arena. Adjusted the size of the window. So there's a lot of big changes and working down to small changes. So there's probably going to be a really big different feel on Shadow Arena, and this is super exciting. So I really hope you guys look forward to some of the changes that are coming. I think the only thing that, again, that I've made clear that I'm concerned about is this using a comma Sil blessing and you can get additional rewards. I wonder how much that affects it. I wonder if that's every single time. Not sure. I think that's the only thing that I'm a little bothered by, because I don't think people should be getting more rewards for spending money, and that's exactly what it sounds like. So moving on. Okay, so we have some game world changes, which I'm really just, I wouldn't normally read, but there's only 2 things. So I'm going to read them because I think it's funny. Additional seagulls have been added to Valia and Portaferia. Very important information. Very, very important information. And change the camera view during interactions with the NPC Horio, Tinya, and the NPC Iron Greed, so that they are in better view. So when you guys want to take pictures for Valentine's Day coming up, these will be the perfect people to take pictures with. Just know that they're telling you how to win right here in this comment. Anyways, moving on. So mounts, we're gonna read over this quickly. The monetary value of tier 1 to 8 coursers and dream horses have tripled at the horse market, breeding market, and imperial delivery. Additionally, the horse market fees will decrease depending on the training level in a future update. Wow, fix the issue where boats intermittently wouldn't move when characters mounted them. Let's go back to this. What? The horses have tripled on the horse market, breeding market, and imperial delivery. Additionally, the horse market fees will decrease depending on the training level in a future update. Okay, they did this, honestly, because of Cronstones. I think it's the only thing that makes sense. Cronstones used to be 1 million each. It used to cost 100 million silver if you bought Cronstones from the blacksmith. So it would cost you 100 million silver to protect your dream horse attempt on average if you didn't buy a costume from the marketplace and melt it. So Cronstones go up to 2 million, and they adjust the enhancing for enhancing gear would take half the Cronstones to enhance, while Cronstones go up to 2 million in value each. But the one thing they didn't touch were horses. And I even said to people, I don't even want to touch my horse until we see what's going to happen with it. So now, rather than adjusting the prices of crons for dream horses, they've just made it that much harder to get it. It's tripled. So I'm like happy and not. I don't know what to think of this. And I can guarantee you people who have gotten a T9 horse now are probably really happy before this change even came. What are your guys' thoughts? This is kind of PogChamp, honestly. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would love to know your thoughts. And now here we are with the class changes. I am skipping this, and I'm going to, again, let you guys know I don't read class-specific changes because I don't know your guys' class in depth and in detail, and I don't feel like I'm the right person to give you guys criticism on your class, because there's going to be one day where I say something dumb, just absolutely dumb. And this is the only class, this is the class that I main right now, and I'm not even going to read this in front of you guys. I'm going to humor you guys because it's not about me. It's about you. So let's take a look down at some of the other changes and see if there's other things that can catch interest for us. So the weight limit buff given by a value pack has increased by 100 pounds. Note that we've now got an extra 100 pounds if you guys have a value pack in game. So that's pretty sweet. I've now broken 2,000 pounds. And then we will check out the Pearl Shop at the very end of the video. Let's take a look to see if there's any monster changes we can take a look at that may have a noticeable difference. Oh, there actually is. The change for scrolls is here. Let's just cover over a couple other things first. It doesn't look... AP and HP for the boss monsters in the following. Medaya, Black Spirit Quest has been adjusted. Okay, that's not really that important. Monster population for P2W jail has increased. By how much? Interesting. Interesting. Now, this is the big one. This is the big one. Adjusted the chances of obtaining scrolls written in ancient language when defeating monsters in Valencia. I didn't think we were going to get it this patch, but we did. So take a look at this. The scrolls written in ancient language, the drop rate has increased. So at Bashim Base, it's gone up by 20%. At Desert Naga, it's gone up by 200%. That's insane. At Tidium Valley, it's dropped by 10%, so I believe that's Centaurs, not like they dropped them anyways. Crescent Shrine down by 10%, they don't really drop them anyways. Gehaz Bandits taking a hit at minus 20%, and the drop rate for scrolls is pretty decent over there too. Kadri Ruins, an increase of 350%, and I grind Kadri all the time, and they drop scrolls very seldomly. This is going to be really interesting to see what Kadri Ruins plays like, because I just like going here just for like Blackstones, honestly. It's not really the best spot to go. There's many other better spots to go. I just think this spot's really chill to go. I'm definitely going to hit that up and see what that's like. So Centaur's herd has been increased by 20%. Oh, Tidium. That's Fogan's. Okay, never mind. Fogan's has gone down by 10%. I apologize for that incorrection. Centaurs has gone up by 20%, and yeah, they don't really drop scrolls that often, so even an increase is actually pretty good. Tidium Valley, Fogan's drop them all the time, so to go down by 10%, I don't think we're going to see that much of a difference. Sulfur Mine getting an increase of 50%. No one, I don't know too many people that do sulfur, so I know those sulfur grinders for the who are grinding for the map pieces will appreciate that. Aikman Temple has gone down by 15%, and History of Ruins has gone down by an additional 30%. I don't know, I don't grind Aikman or Histria too often. I'm a striker, I'm not really meant for there. How do you guys think this is going to affect you? Do you guys see positive or negative impacts with the scroll drop rates being changed on these places in Valencia? Let me know. So we're going to take a look at the rest of the notes here, and I'm actually not going to be going through the quest information. I'm genuinely not interested. I know you guys aren't as well. I'm going to quickly look over the interface changes and let you guys know if there's anything to make note of. So, Mr. Editor, bear with me here. Okay. Yeah. And I just took a quick little read over. There's nothing really honestly notable. It's honestly just a bunch of small changes, like the graphical issue with the marketplace category icons. I can't see you guys wanting me to go through all of this. So if that is important to you, once again, the link for the patch notes will be in the description down below. So now here we are at the resolved issues, and I've gone through here a few times, and we are down at the known issues, and there's really not much to highlight here. There's no really notable content. So let's go up here and take a look at finally the cash shop items that have been added to the game, and hopefully this patch notes video has been much more enjoyable for you guys to get through. So let's take a look at what has been added to the Pearl Shop as of January 30th, 2019. So for the event, a Lucky Fortune pouch has been added. It contains a value pack of 90 days, 15 artisan memories, a golden pouch of fortune, a blessing of Kama for 15 days, Sealbook of Kama, 15 days, and an item collection scroll, 30 of them. 60-minute ones. And this is for almost 6,000 pearls. And that's actually a really, really good bundle. I'm not going to lie, because the 90-day is $45 right there originally. The Combo Blessing is originally, what, $12? So we're already at $57. So these two alone pay for itself. So you get an additional combat book, item scrolls, and some artisans out of it. So if you do need a value pack and a Combo Blessing, this is actually a pretty great deal. Let's take a look at the Moonlight package. Contains a 30-day value pack, an inventory expansion coupon, 100 artisan memories, and 7 Moonlight shards. So that's $40, and that's $15. So you get a free expansion coupon and some Moonlight shards. Not bad. It's a pretty good deal for what they're offering right here. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, the double panda pack. Oh, look at the pandas. Lazy Panda House, 2 pandas, a pet appearance change coupon. Only one of them, though. And some feed for these guys. These guys, 2,200 pearls. That's pretty much, yeah, how the usual packages go for, or how much they usually do. And let's take a look. So new things that have been added to the game. Looks like there's a ferret that's been added. This thing is adorable. Look at the armor on this little guy. He's adorable. Regular pet picks up items. His talent is a life XP boost. Only pets of the same type can be exchanged. So, okay, they're just talking about breeding. This is adorable. And he's in the game for 1,100 pearls. Let's take a look down here. New outfits. Sets are available. Looks like there is one for the Warrior, the Zerk, and the Lon. Lon's got the Frostbite, Zerk's got the Red Robe Classic, as well as the Warrior has the Red Robe Classic. I'm actually waiting for a special costume to come out for my Striker. I have no idea when it's going to come out. I've waited for so long for it. And then limited time outfits. The following outfit sets are available for a limited time. New Year Hanbok outfit for all classes. For the all-female classes, the Rosa de Chiron outfit, and for all male classes, the Arctic Fang outfit set. This isn't limited. This has been here for fucking weeks for us. Like, damn, they're hyped. They're milking this one. New Year Hanbok outfit is not available for Lawn and Archer class. New Year Hanbok outfit set. All classes. Not available for Lawn and Archer. All classes. Okay. Arctic Fang outfit is also not available for Archer class. All male classes. Archer class. All male classes. Okay. Job well done. Favorite furniture shop. Okay, so there's a bunch of sales on some furniture items. I'm not going to go into details on this one. And that is it. That's it. That's all of it. You made it through. Good job. Damn. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video provided you with the information that you needed. I hope it was a little bit better read. I hope it had a little bit more of a personal twist to it. And I hope that you guys will look forward to seeing the next one past this. If you guys have some constructive criticism on how I can do these videos better, I would greatly appreciate it. Feel free to throw your opinions in the comments section, even if it is negative. If it's negative, the only thing I ask is please have some constructive advice to get back. But as far as that goes, good luck on your adventures, guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Family. Ook means loyalty, and more importantly, Ook means